Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of Captain of Industry. This is Season 5 of our gaming series, I guess I'll call it. Yeah, lots to do. I'm playing on a super tiny map. Actually, before we get started, let's go get the name of this map. It's called Time is Everything. Let's do a quick save there. Time is Everything. You can find it in the community site for Captain of Industry maps and such. That's where I found it. I'm like, man, this is going to be a pain in the butt, and I'm here for it. Super here for it. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Last episode, I left off doing a lot of metallurgic cleanup. And I'm still doing a lot of metallurgic cleanup. We're going to put this here. This is going to be for iron. I have enough parts. Yeah, get that. Thank you. Oh, one more time. Okay, this is going to look like that. I'm also playing with Captain of Industry mods, extended mods. It adds a bunch of quality of life stuff that I think is really cool. You might notice the first thing is time. Time can go up to X15. As opposed to the normal game that can only go to X3. So I really like it for that, especially if I'm waiting on a lot of terraforming projects. I think it just makes a lot of sense. Okay, so now we have proper iron storage. No more accept stuff. Just let that bleed out naturally. Okay, that's it. Someone come get this. Okay. Yeah, now that I have construction materials, like a decent supply, we're flailing a lot less, which is good. I actually need way more rock. If you could diddle-daddle up there, that'd be great. What happened? What happened here? I don't get what happened here. No. Oh, I maybe get it. I really don't, but that's okay. Also go that way a little bit. I just need more rock. Okay, we got iron. We got coal. What else is on the docket? Copper's on the docket. I'd like a couple of scoopfuls of this. 1, 2, and 3. I'll just set it to none. That way it'll just define itself when the first thing hits. So don't bring me stuff. Okay. Want this automated, guys. Gotta automate that shiz. Something like this is a good start. And actually... how about that? Okay, good. Yes, I still have parts. Yep. I want this part specifically to be the least effort. Is just stockpiling materials. Okay. So very soon, there we go. Don't give, don't take. Go, don't give, don't take. Go, go, go. Okay. This gets purged. This can look like this for a minute. I was burning through Unity to get some stuff moved, but I don't want to use Unity anymore as I've been using it. Now, cool thing we could do with both of these. Just leave it in pause for a second. There's that. There's that. And then we'll do this. And we'll do this. And we'll do this. We'll do this. And that. But nah. Good deal. I've said it before, I'll say it again. This feels like cheating. Yeah, this feels like super cheating. Okay. You go away. That's already there. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing here. You can get a lot of work done with the level 1 ore processor, and you don't even, or sorter, whatever. You don't need 5 or 6 sorters to get the job done. Like you can really easily get some good work done. out of the whole thing. Yeah, just purge this out. Okay, cool. Thank you. So much better, right? Look at that. Just so much better. So now, for sake of argument, we're going to do something like this. 3, 4. 3, 4. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We're not going to get mega vehicles in ages, so none of that really matters. You're going to go up by 1. Yep. That's where you're going to go, my friend. And that gets paused. Just do some quick removes. Actually, I want you to be paused. You to be unpaused. Okay. And now you get paused. What I'm going to do is probably something like this instead. I think that plays a little bit better. You don't have to pause. You can just get deleted now. Okay, is that what I want? I think that's what I want. So... nope. You need to go up one more. Okay, that's correct. Okay. Quick remove. Quick remove. Okay. Next. Yeah, we've gotten past the struggle steps. Now we can do some like cleanup and make it look relatively good, and I don't know why that looks like that, and that's okay. I don't have to know everything. My disposition would predicate otherwise, that I have to know everything, but nah. Like, honestly, 95% of my conversations with folks, it's like, hey, we gotta remember blah, blah, blah. Cool. Does somebody have blah, blah, blah figured out? Awesome. Then it's just out of my brain. I don't care. Totally fine. The thing that sometimes drives me nuts, though, is when someone's like, hey, we gotta remember blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, cool, you got that? They're like, oh, yeah, I got that. And then it's just like nothing. No one knows what's going on. It's just complete chaos. That chaos drives me nuts. It gets me nervous. Chaos makes me nervous. Okay. So now our flow rate is constant. Doesn't have to be super fast, but I want it to be constant. I also want more stone. I'm going to do 2 more. That's probably going to be the end of this little side project. All the rock. Cool. Slag, we're still catching up on. That's good. Okay, how does that look? Copper, iron. I need more copper. I need more coal. I don't need more stone right now. So if you could come down here into Coalandia. And what are you doing? You're doing that? Okay. Beef on that a little bit more if you could. Thanks. Okay, power generation level 2. Let's talk about that. This all requires... Yeah, okay. Level 2 construction parts. Neat. Oh, are you guys done? I would argue you can't reach that. I would argue you can't reach that. That's fine. You're assigned. Where'd you go? And you have 2 trucks. Fantastic. Okay, cool. To make this easy on me, I'm gonna do something like this. Okay, your import route is that guy. Your export route is that guy. I'm very aware there's an invalid route assigned. Thank you for noticing. Okay, did I do any more construction? No. What we're working on is what we're working on. I did pause some of this stuff because I was out of iron, which means I was out of maintenance parts, so that was a bit of a kerfuffle. Okay. I'm gonna wait a little bit on starting research. No. Did I click too fast? Export route. Import, export. Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. Whatever happened there. I don't know. I'm gonna do this though. Okay. All the tree saplings. There we are. Okay. And we're actually cutting down... Oh, we're cutting down our first harvest. Hey, that's dope. Okay, it's good. It's good vibes. It's good feels. Now, I know I've got some lumber stashed somewhere else, right? That's fine. What I do want to accomplish, though, is I want to make sure that there is enough stuff that if there are trees waiting, they are chopped. They are chopped immediately. Oh, I did do that right. Export. Okay, yeah. They're chopped immediately. I don't want fully grown trees just hanging around. So we want to make sure we've got more than enough storage of everything, and that's all going on. We'll export route to that. And this can be, I don't know, 160, sure. Like, I want all our storages stored up. Oh, man, we're kicking it a little bit here. That's excellent. Excellent. Okay, what I would like here is a little more on the automation side if I can possibly manage. We'll pull this back slightly. Okay. Copper go there. Rubber go there. Let's say 80 is fine, don't take. Let's say 80 is fine, don't take. Alright. What notes do you have? No notes. No notes. Okay, that's a little smoother. Don't bring, don't take. Thanks. Okay. So, our power is spiking through the roof. Unsure as to why. Consumption. Copper electrolysis costs 400 kilowatts. Dear God. Okay, well, I did just shuffle a bunch of copper around, so that makes sense. Let's talk about power. I can let the game run. Let's talk about power. I'm going to want a high-pressure turbine, which I'm going to need a boiler for coal. Let's turn that like that. Perfect. Coal, water, steam, 48 steam. 6 megawatts. I'm going to do a flywheel. That's the wrong direction for a flywheel. And we're going to do power generators. So this is going to provide, at the cost of coal, this is going to provide a very consistent, was it 4 megawatts? Yeah. So that way we're not burning diesel, because that sucks. So this is probably going to be down here somewhere by the water, but there's another water source somewhere. There is. Can I tippity tap on that? I can. Hot dang. And you need 48 water every gaflubaflabble? You do. It's magic. I could probably nuke those rain catchers. I'm not quite ready for that yet. I do not have... Rain too low. Okay. Whatever. I'll figure it out. It's fine. We'll do something like this. This thing is only going to run at half speed anyway, so that's fine. Smokestack it up. There we go. Smokestack it up. There we go. Nope. Try again. Try again. Thank you. Then this will connect to... Yeah. Okay. How much does this cost me? Yeesh. A lot of T2. That's what it costs me. Can I ramp up our T2 by chance? No. Good answer. I don't have electronics. Oh, because power. Okay. Yeah, if you please. Yeah, alright. I think I might have flown a little too close to the sun here in terms of ambitions. What are we out of? We're out of copper? Okay. Good on coal. We're out of copper. I think I thought I set this to... Yeah, empty is fine. Empty is fine. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Empty is fine. Empty still means there's stuff in the machines and the like, so I'm pretty cool with that. We're good on this. Limestone actually needs a bump. Nope, not you. I like to name my mining things, but there's not really a point considering I'm flip-flopping between like a bunch of stuff, right? Oh my god, water. Oh, that's good squishy. Okay. What happened here? No. 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 No? No. You can take, because I don't have you hooked up to anything. And you can take as well. Okay, good stuff. We're good on rock. We're good on slag. We can make concrete slabs forever. Really happy that we just straight on skipped the friggin' kiln phase of the program. Advanced diesel's gonna take me a long time. The good news is we have a lot of oil. We've only tapped 5% of the thing. Thought I saw an alert. I still have to do the water facility dance, but we're not there yet. I could boost. I don't really have the unity for it. How are we on food? 99 months? Oh, yeah. Food consumption increased. Yeah, for an extra unity point, for sure. I'm gonna let this run for just a hot minute. I'm gonna get out of my chair physically and stretch. I'm not gonna pause or anything, but yeah, we're just gonna get a nice little orbital view. Be back in a second. Alright, easy as that. Simple as and easy as that. I just gotta, yeah, I don't have a microphone where I would do my stretching anyway, so that's why that's that. Okay, we are in the age of stability. Stability. Oh, we have so much of that. That's enough. Thanks. It gets out of hand real fast. So I'm paying in micromanagement, realistically, to get more of this stuff hammered out. Yeah, I want another electronics maker. Yeah. Because I am out. Speaking of out, did I get everything purged out of the ship here? No, I have so much impure copper. Here's what we gonna do. Pause. Yes, you can. Just get all this. There's no point in me building a storage for impure... Yeah, there we go. Impure copper if I'm just gonna purge it out right now anyway. We could do a similar thing for iron. Receive from belts only if, let's say, 150. But I want trucks to keep it full. So what'll happen is... Yeah, a truck will come and be like, hey, you could use this 35. Boom, bam, done. Triumphant music is triumphant. Okay, now those are hammering out. Yeah, advanced diesel is going to be real. Okay, cool. That's all done. All that's been received. Fantastic. Now, no more. Okay, what else? Manufactured sand. I'm not going to use any of this stuff for a very long time, so just discard. And discard, and discard, and discard. How much filter medium we talking about? Oh, we're almost done. Okay. Discard, discard, discard. Corn. Okay, more corn again. Awesome. If you could bring corn over there. Cool. Yeah, we'll chippity chomp through a lot of this. Oh, medical stuff. Okay, I can't use medical stuff for a very long time, but that would be really cool. So we're going to do med supplies. Thank you. You can be built. Thanks. I can't do anything with wheat. Not for a while. Did you do the thing? Oh, I said don't. I said don't do stuff, and I need you to do stuff. Okay, there we go. There's the 15. Getting rid of wood chips. Nuke. More medical stuff. We do it like this. They are medical equipment. Cement. Let's do that. Again, I can always just delete these later and have the materials back, so it's no big deal at all. What do I do? Receive from pipes only if below. That's probably still fine. Okay, soybeans. I don't care. Meat trimmings. I can't use meat trimmings for a very long time, but I could turn it into fuel gas. Maybe worthwhile. Disinfectant. What else are we talking? Oh, we're almost done. Oh, it's a lot of rubber, actually. That's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, this didn't take very long at all. I still am in the age of exploration, so let's do more of that. Okay, how are we doing on stuff now? Okay, we've got some electronics, we got some things. I'm gonna start building. That's the wrong button. I'm gonna start building this. And a little bit of loose. Oh, oh no, combat! Wait, I don't have guns. Oh, crap. Yeah, no weapons. Just run. You lost. Okay, fine. Yeah, totally cool. As long as we don't engage, I don't care. Let's say 80. 80 is a good start. Don't take. Don't. Auto balance, please. Okay. Oh, yep. What was that on? 8, generally? Yeah. Okay, low supply of coal. Correct. Who's doing what? Nope. Oh. Who else is doing what? What are you doing? Iron? Let's chill out for a while on that. Thanks. Cool. Yeah, that'll be a huge relax on our diesel. Yeah. 30 coal is a lot of coal, but it's only really going to be 15 because I'm running this thing at half. But I could turn 1.6 megawatts into 4? Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Did I... Oh, you have to get rid of the copper that was in you all along. Okay, can I do something like this? Just get some loose trucks, get that going on? Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. This is going to be a little annoying, and I get it. But I also want to make sure that if stuff is full, I'm not just like, oh man, we have so much copper. All right. Ah, I know why we have so much copper. It's because I didn't unpause half the crap. Didn't unpause half the crap. I didn't unpause half the crap. I didn't unpause half the crap. Because I didn't freaking unpause a half of the crap. I'm pausing half of the crap. Yeah. Yeah, this won't take long for us to get back. I'm sure of it. But that has to get stashed. I actually want this to be at 160. I lied. And tell me if you're empty. Fantastic. Missing not too much more tier 2. That's brilliant. One thing I need to do... I got some unity, yeah. This could be a U-shaped sorta. No, not U-shaped. Flat-shaped sorta. I don't know why I keep pausing. Nervous habit, maybe? And then we're going to do is saplings. What do I have the most of? Potato. Okay. Oh, no potato. Okay, that'll get built. We're not low on saplings, but I don't want to be in a situation where, oh my god, no saplings. That I do not want to be in that position. We're going to build 2 more of these. And do a little bit of this action. There we go. Okay, cool. Like I said, I want to keep all that very, very, very busy. Yeah, just keep exploring a little bit more. I don't want to do too much more. Like, I don't want a huge find in friggin' iron. Okay, that got built. Easy stuff. Easy stuff. Corn got corn is still being consumed. Location explored. Canola, which I'm going to just throw away immediately. I don't think I've ever really tried canola. I don't think I've ever really gotten to a point where it's like, man, you know what I could go for? Cooking oil. Because I get to hydrogen, and it's like, yeah, why bother at that point? That's kind of where I'm generally at. We're low on power? What? Oh, this still has not been built. Urgent. So urgent. Stop bringing stuff. Stop bringing stuff. I'm hoping we can transition pretty quick here. Okay. That goes away. Yep, I don't want it at all. Meat trimmings is free biogas. And compost. So I will want that. It's a high supply of coal. Okay. Thank you for telling me such. You're gonna do a little bit of limestone work. Thank you. Okay, meat trimmings are gonna get pulled out. You are empty, actually. That's excellent news. We're still pulling coal, maybe? I'm just gonna speed that out. There's nothing I can do about any of that. Yeah. So there's no such thing as attack of opportunity or anything. Like, once combat happens, it's just, you don't have a gun, you retreat. It's not this, like, weird thing where it's like, oh, they snuck up on you and they got a couple shots in. That's not how this works, which is good. I'm gonna do that and that. Don't need that no more. We got big boy power now. Big boy power now. Another cargo ship. Fan-friggin-tastic. That's just fan-friggin-tastic. The other one. Yep. Good. Glad I got that warning. We got plenty of coal. I need more stone, though. More stone, me lord. Yeah, it's all friggin'. You know it. Stronghold, baby. Stronghold, baby. Okay, I should get us some more stone. No messages is good messages. How's this coming along? 100%. All the irritation tanks are full. Fantastic. Yeah, let's just keep going a bit more. Like, literally, this is the age of exploration legit style. Like, this is when we go and we explore as much as we friggin' can. Wheat, I wouldn't mind. We can make a crap ton of bread with very little wheat. So I wouldn't mind to get something like that going on. Rubber? Full on rubber. And that's still doing that. Okay. We got a bunch of electronics. We can do the same thing here. Receive from belts only if below 160, but also keep full. I'm gonna pop this back on. Okay, so we're reaching the end. That's fine. It's gonna be a hot minute till I can afford any amount of kabang bang. Gonna be a while till I can afford some freaking kabang bang. Kabang bang. That sounds like a, yeah, that's a top song right there. Gonna have to research all the stuff before kabang bang. I showed up to combat for some funds and I forgot that I needed to bring bigger guns. Kabang bang. Oh, keep going, I guess? I didn't think you'd still have more fuel about it. Weird. Just, I guess, export routes don't matter. Yeah, it doesn't super matter. Soybean seeds, cool. So now we can research soybeans. Yeah, advanced diesel, maintenance depot 2. What else is really critical? More edicts would be nice. Wheat farming and processing would get us bread. We have corn seeds. Oh, I don't have corn seeds. Oh, sad. Okay. I don't really need a lot of this other stuff for us to normalize. How much more? Yeah, let's go a bit farther that way. Limestone. Who's doing limestone? No one? No one is doing limestone. Okay, cool. Well, that answered some questions. Advanced diesel. Ding a ding, ding a ding a ding a ding ding. Okay, let's talk about diesel, shall we? I've been using the basic distiller for a while. This is going to be distillation stage 1, distillation stage 2. We're also going to have gas boilers. This is a regular boiler. I should not have put it so close to the... Oh, I didn't. No, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, so let's talk about how this works and why this is really actually very important. Under the normal basic distiller, 60 crude goes in, 27 diesel comes out. That's it. Under this circumstance, 60 goes in, 48 medium comes out, but that turns to 36 diesel. So just on that level, it is a massive increase in diesel. So getting to advanced diesel is really important for longevity of your thing. We do get sour water, but we don't have sour water capability processing until we get to sour water stripper, which is super distillation. That's new. I don't know if I'm going to mess with that at all, but I was looking for sour water stripper. Let's see. Find sour? Close. Sulfur. It's called sulfur processing. Yeah, okay. So not terribly out of reach, but it is a ways. We also get extra light oil, extra heavy oil, which we're then going to burn in our power plant. So this actually becomes incredibly helpful. I'll show you exactly what I mean. So we're going to do some fluid storages like this. So there's your heavy. There's your light. So these are byproducts of this process regardless. This is going to be a fluid balancer. We'll put one here and put one here. If ever we can, we want to store the stuff. We want to store the stuff. However, there's going to be times where we just are unable to store it. And in that regard, we're going to set up a... I'm actually going to do a little bit of work here. So you can stop. This is going to run out real soon. But we're going to put a pipe balancer right there. This is going to look like this. Oh, actually. That's not correct. What actually goes here is a gas boiler. Oh, I don't have gas boilers? What? Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's fine. No. Forget that. Start that. Do that. Thank you. Okay. It's fine. That'll give me time to spec this out a bit. So, what's going to happen is raw oil comes in. This can get the big old Flippenstein. Thank you. We need a little bit of steam to get this going on, but that's fine. We have steam running all the time anyway. Keep going. Sorry, my bad. This is going to be heavy. It doesn't matter the order. Okay, we've kind of reached the age... we're unable to explore for much longer. Okay. So here's how this works. Did you run? Okay, you ran. Cool. Heavy comes in, or light comes in. We want to store it if we can. If we can't, it gets burned. Now, we don't want to flare. The tutorial is going to force us to do a little bit of flaring, and that's fine. That's not a big deal. I should have done this on the other side, but that's fine. There's your medium. There's some steam. There's your steam. Anywhere else? We'll pop a few more spots, see if that's anywhere good. I would like a storage, actually. Don't need one, but I'd like one. Okay. So, the crude comes in. It gets cracked or distilled into these other items, right? Again, the heavy oil and the light oil we can't do anything with right now. We need cracking... no, it's advanced Blarg? Not construction, not storage. It's not super... oh, naphtha. Naphtha reprocessing. Yeah, that's what's going to turn stuff into naphtha. And then naphtha and cracking and hydrogen reformation. That's what that's going to be all about. So that's the deal with that. So, that's the deal. So for right now, it's an extra thing. We can burn it for fuel, which is what I'm looking forward to. And that's going to be for that. So, this is going to connect... oh, I did want to set this up. Okay, this gets boofed. We're just going to do a little unity. I've got a bunch on hand. Okay, this looks like this. This looks like this. Okay, and we're going to Do that. Now, what I want is, I want this to run only when necessary. So I set a priority on the steam. That's all hooked up and plugged in and spinning. Awesome. We'll put our steam boiler right here. Actually, I'm going to need some steam. So this looks like this, but we can get a lot of this set up. So fluid storage. This can look like this for now. And then that'll just run over there for that. Location explored. Oil drilling technology. Cool. Another oil rig. That's nifty shifty. Shifty nifty. Nifty in the shifties. You need coal, do you not? You do need coal for the whole rubber thing. Okay. So we're gonna do... We have a loose storage here. Ship in combat. I was wondering why the ship's in combat. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, but now the ship's in combat. I'm gonna move this. What about there? That can get built. We're gonna pipe that over. It's gonna look mighty freaking good. That's what it's gonna look. It's gonna look mighty freaking good. So this is, again, just getting as much automation in place as possible. We're sitting on 100 Tech 2 product, which is phenomenal. Yeah. I honestly thought our grind was going to be a lot harder to get the... Why is it not straight anymore? I don't think I don't care. I just realized I don't care. Oh, buddy, you're stuck in there now. Get out. Okay, that can get built whenever. Low supply of coal and iron. Okay. Cool. Cool. Exactly where I left you. Fantastic. Okay, combat. Please go the right way and not up. Thank you. Oh my god. Sometimes they'll just go through enemy territory anyway for funsies, I guess? Okay, so I can get this spun up. Yeah, we're almost at gas combustion. I can start spinning some of this up. So the only thing that's missing is the crude. Oh, I mean, I can just slap-a-dap it right there. Easy, easy, easy. Nice. Gas combustion! Okay, so let's finish up the rest of this build, and I'll show you what I mean by what I meant. What I meant. What I meant. What I meant. This... Nope. I knew that was going to happen. Something like that should work. Maybe it has to be a little closer. I've honestly never have had good luck with this. And that's not me complaining about... Okay, just a dude on a motorcycle just having a life. This is a lot less of a commentary like, oh, the game's bad, because the game's not bad. I love the crap out of this game, fight me. It's very much a I don't understand a thing correctly, and that's where that's at. Okay, so that's there. This is going to link into there, and this is going to be priority in. So anytime I can, I'm burning the fuel. I'm burning excess fuel I can't store anyway. So let's go ahead and start building this out. This looks like this. I mean, just build the whole thing. Whenever you get to it, whenever you get to it. But for now... I was really hoping for a whole mess of construction 2 parts. Where did I put my ship? Sweet God. I forgot where I put $1 billion whatever dollar ship. My only ship. I forgot where I put it. Location explored. Oh, frickin' a location explore. A lot of crap I can't use. Well, the flour is good for bread. I mean, I'm trying to save up some of that for that stuff. Okay, we've got 258 saplings. Got a lot of food. Oh, man, we are sitting on some rub-a-dub good grub. Yeah, we're going to be hurting for electronics too. Oh. Okay, that can be like that. That can be like that. Yeah, we're motoring through research. This is my agenda. And I say agenda because that's very common verbiology with... Where are you not getting... Oh, we're just out of trucks, okay. Oh, I have a lot of parts. Let's do 6 more. 6 more trucks. Agenda is a very common phrase in games like Stellaris, where it's like you have like a president or something, or a leader or whatever. What do they concentrate on? Excuse me, I got the hiccups. What do they concentrate on during their term? Right, that's kind of the deal. And it's like, I like phrasing it that way because I've played games of succession, which is what I've called this, the format I'm trying to get to explaining. And the idea of it is like, I play a game for 20 in-game years or 30 in-game years or whatever, and then I hand that off to somebody else. And now somebody else has to continue the game. And the trick is we don't talk about it. We don't go into detail. We don't talk strats. It's all intuition. And it's a lot of fun if you can get like 4 or 5 people in and a mediator. Like someone that's just like a third-party arbitrator. Arbiter? We're not recycling? I thought we'd be recycling. Did I not do this right? Oh, I don't know what recycling is yet. Okay. Do I know what it is now? No, I don't. Okay, let's see. Where does recycling come in? I can't afford a recycling center to save my life anyway. I'm curious. So anyway, the idea of it is like, you play for a bit and then you pass the save to someone else. You can't talk about it. You can't discuss your strats. You can't discuss your plans. But it's a lot of fun because you got to play out. You shoot from the hip. You play a lot on the fly, right? Oh, another thing this mod adds: tons more barriers, tons more retention walls. Just a ton of extra stuff. Vehicle limit by 30. What's my vehicle limit? 110. Good God. I want that. I want organic fertilizer. I probably want to start diddle-a-daddling in some weapons and stuff, but I'm not quite there yet. Ruh-roh, I need more workers. I'm short literally 1 worker, which means there's a truck without a driver, which is kind of funny. I can let out that. There you go. Low copper ore. Okay, we're still working up some coal here. Shouldn't you be telling me if empty? Oh, you're not technically empty. Now you're empty. Okay. Coal, copper, iron ore. We're out of the big 3. The good thing is we've got a bit of a stockpile in terms of copper, so that's good. I'm not really rushing to make that a reality yet. Very soon I'm going to turn on rock dump. There we go. This is more than enough rock to keep me going for a long time. For sure. Ship in battle. A frickin' course. A frickin' course. Frickin' of course. It's a horse, of course. Because we're in combat, of course. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Man, I don't know. Okay, so here's what this is gonna do. That gets paused. Output is full. There we go. Alright. Yeah, soon this will all be plugged in and less truck will be needed, but until then, we... Okay. Is there anywhere else I'm really willing to try until we have gun? Probably not. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this. I'm not going to mess with soybean for a very long time. I still want the meat. I'll just wait a little bit. I'll be patient. I'll be patient. It'll be fine. Not too much more needs to get built here. We're looking pretty solid. Okay, you are done. Ooh, I shouldn't maybe do this right now, but I'm doing this right now. I'm doing it. You know what? We're doing it. We're doing it. I really should not be doing this. I should get the new process online before I decommission an old process, but I won't it. Okay. I have the parts. Please build. Cool. Okay, so I should be able to start making some diesel. Medium. Boom. That's diesel, baby. Show me the gas can. Yes. Okay. Process recovered. Go away. Go away. Go away. You can copy. Just go away for now. You're waiting for products. Cool. Boom. Blazam. Rushing things like advanced diesel is really important. Vegetables, really important. Crop rotation, really important. There's a lot of tech that I consider like fundamental to the point where you just got to get at it as quickly as you can. Advanced diesel is one of those that you already have a good process running. So why change a good thing, right? But in my opinion, it's just like, man, you get so much more diesel per diesel. Diesel per crude. It's critical. It's absolutely critical. Okay, I did not hook up sour water. That's the one thing I didn't hook up. Okay, there's that. Rubber has been moved. So we got rubber. You still need coal, which is fine. What's up with these? I need a little more T2. Okay. Yep, we're getting there. Ding, cargo depot. I wanted to rush that so we can start building contracts and doing stuff. No, I guess that was the whole contracts and doing stuff. I'd like 2 more excavators, which I cannot afford right now. Holy butts. That can get nuked. Pickup has no fuel. What, Okay, yeah, that had to get full of rubber. Okay, now we're looking good. Okay, now I like to clean this up. There we go. That's what I want. You'll start kicking on when we have surplus. So you're not actually going to be activated for a while, but we'll get there. We will get there. We're just hitting a crappy iron vein? You're bringing 1 iron ore, really? Oh, because the excavator needed to poo? The excavator needed to poo. Alright, that's fine. Now that we're a little farther ahead of things... Yeah, I could tell it doesn't know what the hell it's doing. Because I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I get it. We'll do something like this. Like this. Other way. And like that. Okay. Freaking good deal. Now, hopefully the excavator doesn't have to go all the way around to do the thing they want to do. Instead of saying hopefully, let's just do a check. Yes, I would call that amicable. Amicable? Amicable? Whatever. Stuff's getting done, yo. Okay, so again, priority out, priority out. We're storing at least some of this before it happens. Okay, you've patiently waited for settlement water for a very, very long time. Let's get that hooked up. I think I'd like it over here so I could just waste water. Oh, is this waste or sour? Waste. Okay, cool. What I'm definitely going to need is another settlement soon. So there's that. And water facility can go... yeah, probably like there. And then I'll run the water up and over because that'll allow for another farm. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. More megawatts. Oh my god, that feels so good. Yeah, research is kind of taking a big punch out of my iron income. Don't give, don't take, please start. I don't care how weird that looks, that's fine. Now this, very awkwardly, is exactly how I build things. Whoa, alright, yep. I keep doing this stuff out of order, which I kind of find fun. Like, I'm doing it in the order that I want to do it in. But yeah, stuff like this can happen. It's just, hey, you completed 87 quests. Congratulations. You're like, oh my god, I think I just leveled up like 80 times. What happened? Bataka. Back to? How about right there? And how about right there? How about right there? How about right there? And how about right there? And how about right there? Yeah, build that sucker. There's that. We need more dumping Zeons. I still want to get the rest of this sand clocked out, so okay. Level 2 construction parts, level 2 construction parts, level 2 construction parts, level 2 construction parts, level 2 construction... Holy crap. Yeah, dude, Bonzer. Love it. Okay, now what I'll also want... Storage level 2. Hot dang. Are we full of lumber? Okay, we're not anymore. Deal with that. That was a stupid amount of construction parts. There's flour. What else you got? Nothing. Okay, fantastic. Okay, alright. I will want this online. Nope. I will want that online. Okay, are there any other edicts I can use? Food consumption reduced doesn't make any sense. Farm yield increased doesn't make any sense. Okay, so we need to burn excess stuff in a flare. So I'm gonna do this real gentle, real tender. There it is. Oh, we're full of diesel. Okay. The second it says it's done the thing, I'm pausing it. Oh, priority out, right. Yeah, just, there you go. I need to be in here for like 5 seconds, okay? Oh, there it is. There it is. Thanks. Ooh, not that one. Okay. Great. Advanced oil processing. Tier 2 stuff. Automate crude import. Discover cargo. Ship on the world map and repair it. Repair oil rig. Research. Okay. Cool. And that's storage level 2. Fantastic. We're low on copper and copper ore. You, my friend. Right over there. Thanks. Okay. I'm going to finish the rest of the research that I feel is worthwhile before I get too far into anything. I want steel. I want that. I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. I want that, I want that. Okay. There's quite a bit going on here. We can turn this bad boy on. I don't have enough free workers right now, so it's a thing. It's a thing that's happening. I think we've got a really well-managed little empire here. It's adorable. It's adorable. I still don't have any more iron for more excavators or anything. This kind of sucks. I'm motoring through all of my research. Well, that's not the suck part. The suck part is I have no freestyle resources just kicking around. I'm going to pause you because I want more diesel storage. And very soon we'll be cutting back on our coal consumption pretty heavily whenever I can. Gosh, we are not consuming that much diesel, which is awesome. And we're producing, what, 50% more? What are we producing? 36, and we were producing 27 or something? Yeah, we're getting there. We're motoring. Yeah, I gotta work on copper pretty soon. Probably... Oh, I am working on copper, right. Both should have 3 things assigned? They do, okay. Uh, 60 is enough for 2 operations, so that's fine. Yeah, the kind of issue is, like, I'm not overflowing because I'm not using as much diesel, right? That's kind of why I wanted to... why did I pause you? Oh. Oh, I meant to pause the pipe. Okay, well, what? Oh, no, I did do that because I wanted the diesel out of the pipe. Oh my god. What happened? Refugees. Hot dang. Good job, Beacon. Beacony the Beacon. Beacony the Beacon. Let's go. Another settlement. Very soon, we're going to start just repairing as much of the settlements as possible. Actually, I should start on loans. Let's work on some wood loans. Loans, exactly like it says in the tin. You borrow some product, you pay some of that product over time, you pay a cost. But the idea is I want to start working on my trade reputation, which is how much I can actually trade in the deals. Also payback rate. Interest rate is 10%, should be like, 5% if you get it all maxed out. Well, the volume multiplier is how much you can trade, based on your reputation, and then how many loans you can have going. So I'm going to start this because I have a lot of lumber right now. And I'm going to say no export route, so that way this guy can actually come and pick it up. Location explored. Excellent. Come on back. Yeah, come on back. New refugees. Hot dang. I can do one more new refugees, and then we're done with that for a while. I like to accept as many people as I possibly can. No one should be without a home. You got lumber on you. Okay. Yep, we're still chug-a-lugging on that. Awesome. Oh, okay. So right now, we're full on light oil. This should be firing up when it can, and then that steam is prioritized this way. So again, yep, there we go. This is just waste fluids that I would have just thrown out anyway. But this will ensure that our power keeps a-running. Ooh, we're full on that. Awesome. I would like more... nope. I'd like more coal, please. Thank you. Burner. Awesome. Yeah, so this isn't going to run all the time, but anytime it can, it'll give us, like I said, a little bit of a reprieve on coal. All right, you're done. I have one extra person? No. 9.8, 9.7. I need another farm. Yeah, good stuff. Oh, I could shut off saplings. Oh, I could also shut off... What the... That was weird. I don't know why that happened. I can shut this off. We're low on mechanical parts. Why? We're out of coal, actually. We need coal for the metallurgic process. Okay, that's why. Okay. What was I doing? That's set up. I shut that off. Oh, I don't need more saplings. Oh, God, I don't need more saplings. Potato. There's nothing else I can make? Okay. None of housing selling's overcrowded. I know is terrible. As... Oh, you are empty. Okay. Alright. Are we at a point where I can get some more vehicles and stuff? That's what I want. Another excavator at each thing. Hey, wheat farming and processing. Hot diggity dang. I want more food. Vegetables will dry out due to lack of water. What? What? Oh, I never plugged you in. I'm sorry. That's a my bad. That's a my bad in the 5th degree. Straight up. Straight no chaser. Yeah, that's yep. That's a thing that happened. It's a thing that totally happened. Alright, I would like to quick remove... I guess construction parts Mark II? Oh, that's also full. Oh, awesome. Okay, what else? Meat trimmings. Iron... Iron? Yeah, there we go. Okay, get rid of that, please. Okay, 2 and 5 is where we're at right now. Copper scrap. Yeah, please bring scrap. Okay, awesome. Ooh, slow supply of coal. Still, even with a second excavator? Well, we're probably kicking up backlog and stuff. Yeah, okay, great. Glad we got rid of that. We're gonna do that for a spell. I'm deliciously out of iron ore. Okay. Hammer down. Hammer. Hammer down. Whoa, excuse me. A sneeze turned into a yawn. I'm very good at controlling my body noises. Okay, that goes like that. That goes like that. Don't bring me stuff. Okay, iron and coal is getting back up. We don't have too much more research to accomplish, right? 9? Yeah, okay, 9 more, and that's good for a good long while. We'll do the same thing. We'll scrap out our research. We'll build up a bunch more. We'll get all squeaky. We'll get it all squeaky clean. Please build that out. Okay. Anywhere else I want to go on the ship? Oh, right. I want to start building some up. So we're going to do... Oh, God. Amount of products. What is locked? Oh, it'd just be for more population. Okay. Reputation of at least 1. Okay, that's what we're doing. Okay, get out of here. That's done. High supply of coal. All right. Coal switches back to limestone. Believe it or not. Boosting reputation with the town does a couple things. If it has population that you can recruit via Unity, it does help in that regard because it allows a higher limit of who you can recruit. The second thing that's really important is there are several trades that can be locked by reputation. So we want to get our reputation nice and high and be like, hey man, here's some construction materials, let's build our relationship. And as you do, that's where that comes in handy. So we can do better trades and stuff. Yeah, it's super great. Hook it right in. Okay, and that's being built. And that puts us at 12 of both types. We're consuming 8 of both. Actually, I didn't even need this second farm. We are slightly ahead, but that's okay. Low supply of mech parts because probably steel or probably iron. Not even probably, definitely iron. Definitely iron. Go ahead and... Oh, not that. I'm going to pause this for a while. I'm going to pause those two. How soon, research-wise, until we get to... Blast Furnace level 2? We're not going to need trains. That's for damn sure. Advanced smell. Oh, we got a ways to go. Okay. So what's going to be fortuitous is if we set up new blast furnace blueprints and bust it up as hard as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be a little dicey, but that's okay. That can look like that. That can look like that. Yeah, it's going to be a while until this becomes a thing. So there's that. But I do need more production, that's for sure. For certain and for sure. We're gonna do this. No logistics. I suppose. Oh god, that happened really fast. Okay. So, is there any... Not... Really? Okay. Copper again, actually. If you could pop back over there. Take a break. God, that filled so fast. Oh, coal. Hello. Ooh, not 10. Hold on, not 10. There we go. Okay, there's that. Right, I want to work on this. I'm going to pause this for a hot second. So there's a couple things I want. Coal's going to be in the middle. Real easy, right? I'm going to merge these two together. It's going to be super simple. Check it, check it, check it, check it, check it, check out. Check it out, out, out. Check it, check it out. There's your coal. There's your coal. It'd be cool if you connected. It would be coal if you connected. Yeah! Okay, there's that. So, this is going to look like something like this. This can go up one. This can go up one. We're going to do scrap on the outside. Oh, yeah. I've built this so often. It's not even a thing. Copper, no take. No take. Okay, U-shape. What the? Okay. We're prioritizing scrap. So that gets done up real friggin' fast. And I wonder if I could just... Bazinga? Look at that. Done already. Iron ore, yep. You can take all the stuff. Yeah, the scraps need to be like that. Perfect. Don't take. Don't take. You are going to be coal. 120 sounds great. Okay, that's the brunt of the new build. It's not difficult at all, right? One thing I'd actually really like is to push the metallurgic stuff back here if I can. Let's do a leveling designation. Something like that, because there's no resources. There's a lot of coal. That's fine. That's totally fine. Totes cool. We'll get there. We will get there. I'm going to do one more of this. Is that quartz? Okay, we are pulling a little bit of quartz, which is fine. Where do you have a problem? Okay, good, great. Okay, settlement is overcrowded. Organic fertilizer, cool. That gives us the mixer, not the anaerobic digester. Yes. But that's literally dirt and compost. Which, wait, do I know how to make compost? I do have a digester. But not for potato. Oh, I think I need biodiesel or something. I think I need biodiesel or something. Yeah, it's something like that, for sure. You can unmute. Okay, once we get enough... Oh, we got enough copper already. That was fast. Can you work on that? I want the new metallurgics to go there. Okay, well that's doing that. We can get a bunch more of this set up. These smokestacks. Real easy. Boom, boom. Thanks, mate. Boom and boom. Okay. Let's do iron first. Iron is easy. I'm not going to transition to steel right now. I think steel would cost quite a bit more power. And I want stability over all else pretty much right now. Sorry, I know I keep pausing. 1, 2. One more space. Okay. I do the molten channels first. Because you can't raise or lower molten channels, this is just a lot easier. Oh, this is going to be a problem. But... I'm not looking for level perfection. It's fine. I either offset it by 1 top down or I offset it by 1 left right. So this is just going to work this way. Okay, you... Okay, there's iron. Done deal. Yeah, I've played this game enough. I can slap down pretty basic blueprints like this in no time. Don't have to really do any math. So, now that we've handled that, the next difficult thing is going to be slag. And by difficult, I really don't mean that literally. But this is something we're going to have to contend with. So how much? 12, 24, 48. Easy stuff. So this is going to look like this. Yep. And we'll do a loose conveyor like that. And it's going to go like this. And we'll go like that. And then we'll go like this. And then this. Well, actually, we could do this a little differently. Hold on. What if I said... something like that. Cool. And then... Bazinga. Man, that cannot get tighter. I really can't make that any tighter. Let's say 80. Don't bring me slag. Thanks. Okay, there's that. That connects. This is all going to connect like this. Didn't I put a connector there? Connector. I sure can. I sure can. Okay. This is going to look also very similar. But it's going to connect like that. Come on. There it is. Easy, right? There's iron done and dusted. This is going to cost me an amount of supply. Correct. But I'll be able to decommission most of this. And yeah, a lot of this is going to be really freaking cool when it's done. Are we full on lumber again? Oh, how much for the next level? Yeesh, yellow parts. No thanks. No points. No thanks. Yeah, right. I shut off those things. Please build that out. Thank you. Okay. Now this is going to be for impure copper. So this is going to be similar but different at the same time. So this is going to be... Yeah, unfortunately, there's going to be a little bit of rubbing around here. I'm actually going to put this... It'll give a bit more room for electrolysis, so I'm pretty cool with that. Actually, what I should do... is do what I've done in the past, which is face everything on the same side. Makes for a much neater blueprint. A much neater blueprint. A much neater blueprint. There you go. And that connector, thanks. High coal, low iron ore, high limestone. Okay, which one's doing coal? Can you get back on that? Thanks. We're going to be rearranging our base several more times for sure. What am I missing? Oh, the cargo ship thing. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Steel, awesome. Steel is going to be a really big help eventually, but let's talk through that. So we need a blast furnace, we need an air separator, we need a cooled, we need an oxygen. So it's actually not that much more power demanding per se. Same deal. So 24 turns into 12. 12 turns into 12. Now, do I have all the recipes for steel unlocked yet? I don't. This needs assembly level 3. So I'll want some steel, but I can't transition full to steel yet anyway. So it's not even yeah, the molten channel. That's fine. Okay. Good stuff. So back to this. I will always need copper, so that's going to be a thing. 1 and 2. Okay, molten channel it up. You just sneak right down there. Awesome. I don't care if it's offset. I'm not trying to... Oh, the freaking connector's going to be in the way. Damn it, Janet. Alright. Well, this looks like this now, which is still totally fine. Everything can get to everything. Honestly, no big deal. I'm just a little sad about it. Okay, and then this gets the flip and a spacing as well. One more. Yeah, I'm not trying to build beautiful prints. I'm trying to get something accomplished. That's the plan. Okay, now, impure copper requires electrolysis. I need 2 of these. I need 2 of these. That's not going to work. Okay. Fine and fair and foo. One square off. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. One, two, 1, 2. Perfect. No, 1. You go out 1. There we go. Okay. Now it doesn't matter. These are flats. Thank you. You're gonna cry about it. Okay, and water. I do care. Hold on. I keep saying I don't care, but I do, because if it looks really bad, I'm just biting myself in the face because it's going to be harder to troubleshoot later, right? That's kind of the vibe I'm going with. So there's the pipe. Now we have clean copper. Actually, I'll do this a little differently. Okay, that's clean copper. And same thing on this side. Yeah, another point about me using blueprints is I like not using blueprints because it also forces me to adapt every single time I play the game. And I really like that. So this is going to go up by... Oh, I can't. Well, uneven is not the end of the world, and I don't think I care. Yep, that's fine. Realistically, I should move it up like that anyway. There we go. There's that. And then water. Sneaky, breaky, cheeky breaky's in here somehow, somewhere. Yeah. Okay, cool. There's our new build. It's gonna slap bang right about there. That's kind of the brunt of it. So I'm just gonna... I guess I don't have a place I can stash it, so I'm just gonna leave it right there. Oh my gosh, time flies, man. It's already been another hour and a half. That's crazy. let's get everything repositioned so I can thank myself next time I play. But I think we're at a really good spot here to call this a session. Let's do that. Yeah, advanced diesel. We're building out a new foundry. We got a ton of tech, whatever number that is, 2 research done. Yeah, we're getting a lot of good stuff moving on. So, let's go ahead and save. Thank you all for joining me. For a picture, oh, something like that, maybe. That'd be perfect for the thumbnail. Boop. Okay, thanks for joining, and I hope to catch you all next time.